Good evening and welcome to the February 2015 edition of Curriculum Connection. I'm Medford's Curriculum Director, Laura Lundy. Last year in the spring, the high school changed the way it awards its top senior students from a ranking system to a Cum Laude system. Tonight, we'll review those changes and see how it's going. First, let's start with a Latin lesson. The phrase cum laude means with praise or honors. From there, the Cum Laude system differentiates to two other levels of honor. Magna cum laude means with great honor, and summa cum laude means with highest honors. In order to qualify for the Senior Honor Awards, students must take at least 10 semesters of advanced placement or honors courses over their 4 years of high school. If they meet this requirement, they are designated one of the 3 cum laude levels based on their GPA. Students with a 4-point or higher GPA earn the level of summa cum laude or highest honors. Students with a 3.8 to 3.9 GPA earn the level of magna cum laude or great honor. And students with 3.5 to 3.7 GPA earn the level of cum laude. According to Medford High School Principal Jill Liebert, the new system fixes the flaws of the past practice of honoring only the top 10% of students.
We used to do top 10%, and students could be kicked out at the last moment of that. They could have been in the top 10% their entire high school career, and again, based on enrollment, based on one student taking a study hall, another student not taking a study hall, that could be dramatically affected that senior year. And we really want kids to set a goal and to work for that goal their entire high school career, not worry about being potentially kicked out of that top 10% award just because of an anomaly.
Medford National Honor Society advisor Chris Gingras and parent of 2 high school students agrees that the new system is better.
I think it's a great thing to you're honoring more kids, just these kids who have worked really hard, and to be in any of those 3 levels is tremendous. Takes an awful lot of hard work.
The old system of ranking caused confusion for students and parents because there were different ways to run the numbers based on what a scholarship required. Guidance Counselor Terry Liebert explains.
On their report card, when we reported their class rank, it was an overall class rank, and they may be number 1, but they might not have been number 1 overall in just strict GPA rank. So then that caused some controversy because a student in years previous may have even been GPA ranked 1, but overall rank in the class, because they had fewer credits, might have been ranked 7 or 8. So then overall had an overall rank of maybe 3 or 4. So.
Another flaw in the previous process was the way it made kids have to find ways to work the system. Mrs. Gingras explains.
When my daughter when Mackenzie was a freshman, she automatically right away was getting, upperclassmen, don't ever take a study hall. Don't ever take a study hall because it will knock you down, chances of being in the top 10%. And so I think that's really helped because I know she's taken a lot of challenging classes, a lot of AP classes, and that she has been able to take a study hall. And I think the same thing with my son coming up. He, as a junior next year, wanting to take a couple AP classes, but also because my kids are active in sports and clubs, and so to have, I think, a study hall, that was the big thing.
Principal Liebert says that before this change was made last year, the top 10% of students were surveyed and they agreed that the change would be better.
When we started the system, we talked to those top 10 students in the classes, the various grade levels, and they're the ones who said, that would be great. I'm tired of fighting with my friends over who has what rank. They want to encourage each other, and this system allows them to work together, to study together. It's no longer, I have to get a better grade on this class or this paper than my friend because we're competing for a class rank. It's more about working together so they can all achieve it.
Kids now that knowing that, if I get this GPA, and then I have so many AP or honors classes, this is the level that I'll be at. So they're not just competing, we're only going to have 15 kids in the top 10, and I don't want to be number 16 or something. So I do think that I think it eases a little bit of that.
Mackenzie Gingras, a Medford summa cum laude student, says that although she doesn't mind competition and extra stress, the new system is more equitable to students.
It doesn't really exclude anyone. With the top 10%, it's just you're taking the top 15 kids in the grade. This one, there could be 15 kids in the top level. It's probably better now because kids aren't as stressed out about, oh my gosh, I didn't make it, but yet I have a 4.0 anyway.
Both Mackenzie and fellow summa cum laude senior Zach Smola agreed that achieving this award takes a lot of dedication, time, and effort.
Well, the AP classes are your college level classes. They're going to be more work, more dedication, going to take a little extra time. And your honors classes, they're a little tougher, but they're going to be the same amount of work as your normal, like, English class or honors English. You're going to have the same amount of work.
AP is definitely a lot more challenging. You have to put a lot more time in, have a much larger commitment to it. Honors, I guess it's more advanced than the regular ed class, like honors English would be.
Well, after school I don't get too much time for sports and other extracurricular activities, but study hall is going to be a necessity if you're taking a load of AP and honors classes. So I'm usually in the stands working on something or in the library. There's just a lot of work to do.
Both Mackenzie, Zach, and the other seniors who earned a spot in the Cum Laude system will be honored at graduation with a Cum Laude medal delineated by a color-coded lanyard. In both the old ranking system, based on a top 10%, versus the new Cum Laude system, students have to have a labor omnia vincit attitude, which in Latin means hard work conquers all. For Curriculum Connection, I'm Laura Lundy.